Did you ever read about the time the guy got evicted from his apartment because we shipped him a book?
No,
No.
but I would
Doesn't
love
ring a
to.
bell?
No.
Would you like to hear that story? It's pretty educational.
Well,
Please
I
tell
definitely
us.
want to now.
The most eye-opening thing that you can do is go work the customer service queues at your company.
Mm,
Doesn't matter where you work. That's part of the story because you're going to get at the tail end of the story from them.
right.
And Bezos was obsessed with this, and he would have a weekly meeting that I was in because I ran customer service tools for 2.5 years at Amazon and built their Arizona system, their web-based system. We switched from command line tools to a web-based system, yeah. And he would review every week what was the histogram of customer contacts, right? Where did these stories end, and were they happy endings or not? There was one bucket for happy stories, which was positive feedback, and that
Sure.
was usually the lowest, but it was in the top 10. And then there was the number one was always where's my stuff, right? Bezos had this idea, which I think every leader and every company should emulate, which is get your people. Grab had this too. It's called go to the ground. Is get your people out there using the product, talking to the customers, dealing with the people. Feel their pain. Feel their pain. Okay, whether it's in the distribution center or the call center or wherever, right? And so we've got on these field trips, and every single time I went out, there was some like crazy emergency, which suggests that they're happening all day long at Amazon. So like I'm reading this mail from this guy and he's like, "Dear Amazon, long time shopper, first time, caller. Just wanted to let you know that I ordered a book from you and it came and I opened it up and it was filled with ants and they went to my bed and I can't sleep there anymore. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know." So there was that story. And then on the same day, so that one actually led to me walking by a room with a bunch of VPs with the word ants written in giant letters on the board, right?
Yeah.
Turned out the reason for that one was that somebody had been eating food while they were packing the box and food would fall in, it would sit in the post office and ants would go in the box, right? So
Okay.
they took food away. This was the beginning of taking everything away from the workers. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But the other thing that happened was this guy goes. I mean, the long story short, man, we had a off bug with the bank where we went into a retry loop where we would re-auth. Like an auth, they put a dollar charge or whatever on your
Right.
card,
And then they revert it.
real, and then you don't charge until shipping time, but you auth, and it does actually like freeze up a tiny amount, right? But if you get stuck in a loop, and the auth at the time was probably more like $3 or something, and so this guy got like just enough in our loop that he was using his debit card, so he bought a book. He got off a bunch of money that wasn't ever going to get charged, but it froze up the funds in his bank account, and all his checks started bouncing, and his rent check bounced, and he got evicted.
Okay.
Okay, and he called us, and the weirdest thing, guys, is that the people who get shafted the worst, okay, the ones who get really, really, really hit hard by our bugs, they're always the nicest. And the ones who are screaming at us over a nickel with froth coming out of their mouth, it's just so interesting to watch the dynamic there. But
Yeah.
this guy was one of the super nice ones. And so, of course, we got the Black Hawk helicopters and flew out to the bank and basically held him at, I don't know what.
Don't say
Bezos
at
did.
gunpoint. You almost said at gunpoint, didn't
He stopped himself.
you? So close.
Whatever, and to make sure that they got this dude back into his apartment.
Wow.
So you saved the day, or proverbially the Amazon you saved the day.
Well, yeah, but they ruined it in the first place.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
This is the key, is they did this over and over and over again on purpose. Because you'd call Amazon and you'd be like, "You guys screwed me and I'm mad." And then we would say, "Oh, we are so, so, so sorry." And we had a pyramid of professional ass kissers to deal with, journalists and stuff that would get, screwed by our bugs. And we would say, we're gonna make it up to you. We're going to give you gift certificate to keep that one. We'll send you another one and we'll give you a gift certificate and a direct line to blah, blah, blah. Right. And you come away going, they were so nice to me. They really get me. Right. And you've turned this pissed off customer into a brand loyalist for life.
Right.
And it was because we had no QA. It was like, what was he thinking? And yet it worked. Right. It was just the most bizarre loyalty creation thing. By being customer first, it meant that if they had a problem, he would fix it. And sometimes the problem was pretty terrible.